Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. I just got back from my first like locals, but we are OTS event for the trophies. I got second place, guys, which I'm super stoked about. I actually didn't lose a match all day, but at the very end, I tied. And the dude that got first had a little bit better tiebreakers than me, so that's unfortunate. But I'm stoked about the trophy, dude. This thing's fucking nice. But anyways, guys, yeah, I want to show you what I played today. I just decided to play this because I was like, oh, dude, I want to have fucking fun today, dude. You know what I mean? So
thanks to me.
Yeah, thanks to babe. My girlfriend was just like, hey, dude, just have fun. It's fine. So I was like, oh, dude, I'll just play Earth Machines, bro. The fucking best deck, bro. And we got a fucking tall boy here today. You guys haven't probably seen that before, right, Dad? Oh.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let me show you what's happening. I actually have a side deck because obviously this was tournament play, so. Super happy how the deck turned out. I was a little rusty because I haven't played the deck for a while since like my last upload of the deck. And anyways, so let's get right on into it. That's cool, dude. All right, so let's put this here. All right, so we got 3 Metal Cruncher. I would never not play 3 of these. I think one of my lists I was playing 2. I think that's incorrect. Card's absolutely insane. I don't have a lot to say about this card. Obviously, it's one of the best starters. And then the other best starter, obviously, it's 3 Harvester. Harvester, absolutely insane. Obviously, would play 3. Did you get that card in the picture, babe? Harvester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then obviously 3 Brutal Dozas. Zadoza, John Zadoza.
Super Dozer.
Super Doza. Obviously 3 doses. This is pretty standard. I have a little kind of weird stuff towards the end, but so actually, if you guys look at my other list, I upped my level 10 machine count because I thought it was more consistent when I picked up the deck on Monday again, and I was like, actually Wednesday again, and I was like, oh dude, I gotta fucking relearn all this shit. So I actually changed up how I want to play the deck. So I'm actually playing 2 and 2, the Bullet Train and the oh boy, the Adura Crane. So these cards were insane. I loved having 2 and 2. I wouldn't play 3, but the 2-2 ratio was very good because if you open one of them, you only have to get to the other and you're completely fine. So I was super happy with this ratio. And I played one. I like to do this. I don't know if it's weird, but I played 1 green ultra rare just to see which one I drew more. And I ended up drawing the ultra rare one more, so I don't know if it really mattered. But the green did come up sometimes. So 2-2, that's definitely the best ratio. Then for my 1-ups, obviously the Ancient Gearbox. I actually drew this like 4 times in the day, I want to say, but it's fine because you can still combo without it, or with it. You just do the Fortress, put it back, then you start doing the Ballista into the, you know. And then for the 1-ups, last list I was playing 2 Tunneler, and I was playing 2 Trencher, I'm sorry. In this list I'm playing 1 Tunneler, 1 Trencher. I just thought it was more consistent with the box. Because in the combo you only need 1 of each of these, so playing a second Trencher is just kind of bricky. So that's what I did cut for the second Bullet Train. The other 1-ups is the Anchor Drill. The Flying Pegasus. This card's actually insane. So I'm going to say something about this a little bit later, but I think everyone that's playing Earth Machine should definitely play one of these. This card's just nuts. Like, obviously, you can actually play 2 Drill as well. Drill didn't come up a whole lot for me. The main combo with this, like Drill, you'll search it off the, like, later into your turn 3 because it can make the, it can either make the Ding to bring back, attach the Trencher or the Tunneler, or it can make the Earth Slicer. And then the Flying Pegasus, I'm actually going to leave out. I'm going to mention a couple things about it later. So, and then I'm just still playing 1 Fortress, 1 Citadel, the other machining cards. These cards were absolutely nuts. This was MVP. Citadel was broken, so was Fortress. I almost want to play more Fortress and more Citadels, but you just never need it because the whole deck just goes into it. So, you know what I mean? I only played 3 hand traps, and it was just the Nibiru. Nibiru I deemed to just be like the best hand trap, and I didn't want to play since this is a super combo, and I know the deck's 1 card combo. I just wanted to just keep it simple and sweet. This is a 43 card list, and my last added cards were the 3 nibs because I was just kind of like, I'm just going to play nibs. So, and then for the spells, the 1 Called by the Grave, this never came up the entire day. 2 Revolving Switchyard. This was my MVP card in the deck completely. I still wouldn't play 3 of it though. I open it all the time. But the fact you discard to add a level 10 Earth Machine is insane to search for the missing piece you have. Or I'm going to once again I come back with the Flying Pegasus because it plays in with this card, which people didn't really notice, and people that like knew the deck knew what they were playing into, but they didn't see like this certain combo that I did. So obviously 3 Urgent Schedule. This card's insane. It was insane. I drew it 3 times. The first 2 times it was very good, and it got popped by a Thunderbird, and I searched for the Durkrane to follow up for the Juggernaut Lieb the next turn for game. And I'm also going to leave this up. And then the 3 Machina Searcher and 3 Heavy Forward. The redeployment I actually opened a lot in the day, so I actually do want to give a shout out to redeployment. And then for the trap cards, ridiculous enough, I actually drew this one time today, and it was just right in the situation I needed. I played against fucking Gren Maju with, he was playing the Stromberg build, and he actually was playing, what's the Cyber Dragon that you discard to summon? Natcher. He had a Natcher, and I had like a setup board, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna get Chimera Tech, but you just skill drain it, so it's not a regular Cyber Dragon to make the one boy. So that was clutch. 2 Overdrive. This card was just insane all day. I don't have anything else to say about this. And then that's 2 cards. So I'm playing 3 Strike. Strike was also insane. It's just one of those cards that like it made me feel safe like when I was drawing, because like you want to draw into the traps after you do the combo. That's how the deck works. You just thin out your deck and then you draw 2/3 if you just discard the Overdrive. And then the last 2 cards that I was playing, I was like thinking about the format, and I was like, oh, dude, like Sword Soul and like, you know, a bunch of decks, and like I was thinking about it, like, you know, the Despia or, you know, Alistair, blah blah blah, and shit all. So I actually did play 2D Barrier. This card only ever came up once. I main decked 2 of these, sided the 3rd one. Card was good. When it did come up, it was basically for game. So, but I only saw it once. So. And then, oh, I did want to mention this. So this was the play I was talking about. Actually, no, I'll show this at the end. Set these to your side. So I'm going to show you a little combo or whatever at the end. So obviously for the extra deck, 3 Goliath. Goliath is just the best extra deck card. Link 1's insane. So Ballista. Ballista was actually just insane too, because people don't remember that you can target 1 spell or trap on your board, and 1 monster your opponent controls pop the spell or trap, make your opponent's monster 0 attack, 0 defense, and then you can just Juggernaut Lieb after you make the Gustav, and it's exactly 8,000 damage. So, very good. Then also Z'Enga Knuckle. John Z'Enga Knuckle. Yeah, this card was nuts, bro. Like, people were like, what does this card do? How do I get rid of this? And I was like, it's I don't know. So that's why you only ever need 1 of it. Also playing 1 River Stormer. River Stormer also just MVP. It's part of the combo. You only need 1 because it can come back from the graveyard. And then I was playing 1 Ding. So the Ding Girsu was just to get back the Trencher and the so it had 2 applications. To get back to the Trencher or the Tunneler after you normal summon the Anchor Drill, and you can summon like Box or something that's level 4 copy levels, and then they both become 8. Make this add it back, or it had the Send application, which was nice, but I only summoned it once, so I don't know. And then Slicer. This card was very good. Only summoned it twice, which was kind of wild, but. Always play 1 of this for sure. Phantom Fortress. This card is in the combo to rip 1 card out of your opponent's hand when you're in the Bureau range, so they have to use it. Against the Gren Maju dude, I actually left this up with a Goliath attached, so he couldn't danger pop it. He'd have to go to battle phase, which was very good because he got this card, and then he just couldn't play. So that was fine. And then the 1 Zeus. I only made Zeus twice all day, which was kind of weird, but when I did make Zeus, it was over top of the Superdora, and then the one time I hard made it with a train and a harvester. And then 2 Superdora. I will always play 2 of these. Yeah, I never needed the second, but I still enjoy having 2. So, and then the Gustav, Lieb. These cards were just great. They were only summoned, I want to say 4 or 5 times, but every time they were summoned, it was usually for game. And then the last card, I was playing the Cleafort Genius, and then right before the event, like, my dude Devin's playing Cyber Dragons, and we were testing before we actually went today, and because he came over at like 7 a.m. and the tournament was at 1, so we were testing or whatever, and I was like, bro, I have to put this in here just so I just don't auto lose, But the Khmer Tech Fortress Dragon, it never came up, but I put it in here instead of the Cleafort Genius, which I was playing Genius originally. I like Genius, but this card was just nice because also it's a level 8, so you can make a ding with it. So. Oh yeah, side deck. I actually have a side deck for you guys, which that's interesting. That's new, right? So one Collector's Rare Pankratops. Oh, one Alpha. These cards were very good. Very good. I actually drew Pankratops I think 3 times today. I never drew the Alpha, but in theory Alpha is very good, and I will play it again. The one Harpy's Feather Duster and the 2 Twins. These were very standard. I never saw them though, which was kind of depressing. So, and then the one Red Reboot. I actually opened this in round 2 and didn't need to use it because I was playing against the Shadal Despia Invoke deck or whatever, and I thought he had 2 back rows, and I thought they were like punishment or something, and they just weren't traps, but I still opened this, didn't need it though. And then the other D barrier, like I talked about. I cited 2 Gozen for going first. This card was just very good. I only saw it 1 time though, which was kind of sad, so I don't know if I'm going to play it again, but cited 3 Evenlies. I just use this for back row decks because I think this deck has like a very good matchup against combo decks, but like back row decks it struggles with to a certain point, so I just wanted to have this as the blowout, but I'm not sure if I'd decide that again. I'm not sure. And then 3 Solemn Judgments. This was just for, if I went first and they even lead me, I could just judgment it and, not have to worry about it. But and then for the one thing I want to show you guys, so let me show you this real quick. I was talking about the Flying Pegasus. So if you have Field Spell and you have like Urgent Schedule set, right? You can Urgent Schedule, summon, thanks bro, summon like, any 10, it doesn't matter, and then Citadel, it's usually this, but Citadel, and sometimes it was just Harvester to thin the deck, and then that would trigger this, and then you would summon the Flying Pegasus. Let's do this so you can see it. Flying Pegasus, and then Flying Pegasus would summon one from Grave. So essentially this combo right here turns into a Soul Charge, and you haven't even used the Anger Knuckle to summon another 10. So this was just very insane because obviously this is a 10, you know what I mean? So that was just like the play that kind of got me there a few times when I did open this card, when I opened Urgent Schedule and I had the Field Spell. The Field Spell I think was the MVP of the day. So, yeah guys, that's my second place. Still undefeated though, just got a draw last round, didn't lose any matches. Yeah guys, let me know what you're thinking about it. If you have any comments or anything, let me know. Cheers guys.